Okay, I'm back. Okay, so I'm going to start off with a few pieces of jewelry too. Jenny Bird sent me, I ordered a necklace. I think it was the last one they had. I actually wanted it last time that I placed an order and they were sold out, and they found another one and I ordered it, and it is gorgeous. Look at this necklace. It's like a bib necklace and it is just gorgeous. Let's see. I can't remember. Let me see the full real name of it. Crescent Nude Bib Necklace. It is gorgeous. I love the green in it. So I was happy to get that. And then she sent me a couple of gifts. She said to add to my silver collection, and I do need to start wearing silver a little bit more. She sent me this, the Flagstaff necklace, and it is $60 on her site, and I love it. Really pretty. You know I love the turquoise. And really a good length and easy to wear. And then I really like this. This is the Wildland Tusk bracelet. And I'm wearing one of her bracelets now. Her jewelry is, I mean, her, Dean, and Sheila, they all have really nice, good stuff. But this is the Tusk bracelet. And it looks so pretty on. And it fits really well. She's tiny. And so she's real good about not making everything too big. Look how pretty that is. And then you have that little tusk. So, and I don't have these on my website, but these are on hers. And then I did order a few things for my website that I haven't even posted on there yet, but they're these cool little necklaces. They're called Sightline necklace. And I ordered one for me and then a couple, I think 3 to put on my site, but I thought these were cool. They're just little necklaces that have like a little teeny spike. Just good for layering, I thought. And have the little Jenny Bird thing there. So, I love those. And so thank you so much, Jenny. I want to add a picture of these too, like on my Instagram, so you can see them better. Okay, so today when I went and got the little package from Skylar, I also got a package from B, one of my subscribers, and she sent me this cool t-shirt. And a lot of you are going to like this, and it's from Old Navy, and it's a size medium, and it's got, I don't know what it's made of, but it's made of the good stuff that's real, that gives you a good drape. Let me see right now so I don't forget. I always get so sidetracked. Okay, it is a medium, and it is made of rayon, 100% rayon. Oh God, okay, I thought that was John and Brooke, but it's not. And I love it. It says, "Let the sea set you free," and I agree. It is awesome. So this will look so good with just jeans, white shorts, white or black leggings. That black leggings is the first thing I thought of. I thought it would be really cool with black leggings and booties or flip-flops. But I love that B. She has the best taste. So love that. Thank you. I did get a couple more of the bottoms from Victoria's Secret. I love these. They're very flattering. Once you get your bottom tanned a little bit, they're not so itsy bitsy. And I got this one and like a fluorescent, like a highlighter green. And then I didn't even show you last week, but I had bought a black little triangle top from Old Navy. They had some real good prices there. So I've just been alternating the bottoms with the black top. And then I got a green top that I can wear with the black bottoms. So love those from Victoria's Secret. Okay, and I think, let's see, okay, of course you know I had to go to Oliver, and I posted on my Instagram, and I've been meaning to tell you guys this. For those of you that buy things from Oliver, Kelly is real good at her contest and stuff, and right now, if you repost their Instagram post, they're doing a contest for a pair of Tom Ford sunglasses. And I know the guy that won the last pair, and so I know that, you know, people really do win them. Matter of fact, I think I saw the pairs that she were giving away on the counter. So anyway, she's doing that. And if you ever wear something that you've bought from Oliver on your Instagram, make sure that you tag it with the hashtag Shop Oliver Clothing, because she does $250 giveaways from those hashtags. I'm not sure how often she does them, so make sure that you tag your stuff. And then Brianna ordered something and said that she got a 15% off of her next purchase. Kelly's real good about promotions and stuff. So make sure you tag them when you're having a huge sale. And when the first time I ever went in Oliver, you know, it was years ago, a couple years ago, you guys remember, we went in there and they were in the middle of having their big denim sale, and that is what they're doing now. And you'll notice that a lot of places, matter of fact, a lot of the shoes I got are on sale because places are wanting to get rid of their summer stuff now because they're getting their fall stuff in. And so she's having a huge sale on her website and in there. And a lot of this stuff, I got 2 Wild Fox t-shirts, and I think this one was marked down to 30% off, and then I think it had been marked down to another 50% off. I'm not sure, but it's just a big oversized Wild Fox t-shirt, and I just love that bird. My mom loves birds, so of course I'm partial, but I just love the colors, and it's just a good, anybody that has tried Wild Fox clothes knows that it almost doesn't matter what it has on it. It's so soft that you'll get it anyway. And then I couldn't believe I didn't have this already, and it was on the sale rack for 30% off, and it might be a little bit more off now, I'm not sure, because I went in there when they were doing markdowns. So, and this has like a little kitty cat. See, like the cat, and it's got like the reflections where it's doing it all different ways, and then it's got like the Eiffel Tower. So, love that. And this one has like the raw edge bottom and the rolled sleeves. Fits perfectly. I was so excited when I tried these on because I got some more things that day that did not fit. Like I bought a dress, another pair of shorts off of the sale rack, and they just didn't fit. So I was glad I've already taken them back. These are the super chic, let's see, modern stylish, okay, Joe's jeans in the easy cutoff. Orchid, I guess, is the name, and they're size 26, and they had been marked down to 60% off of $139, and I love them. They're the perfect length. I've noticed with these shorts, they look shorter than they actually are once you get them on, and Kelly said it just depends on, you know, if they're high rise. I think these were just low rise or regular, maybe medium, and these had a lot of good stretch to them, but they were not too short. So I don't know, you can look on their website or call. Any of this stuff, if you don't see it on their website, there might be still like 1 more or 2 more left. So just, I'll leave their number down below, and Becca and all the girls know that they can tell you exactly, they can look at my account and tell what I got. And but I really like these a lot. I think these are going to look good with booties and everything. And I have just noticed, here's the back of them, just real normal. And I have noticed that the longer shorts just don't look as good on me. And so I have just been working really hard on my legs. Every night, not a night goes by that I don't do lunges and all kinds of stuff. And I am going to do, I know I've done so many like weight loss stuff videos, but you know, I think it's good for us to talk to each other and just, you know, some different things that I've been doing. I know one of you said that you had been doing squats while you're drying your hair and stuff. That's exactly what I do. I do the craziest stuff. And so I thought I'll do a video and just tell you different things I've been eating and different things I've been doing. And then I got the pants that I'm wearing, and I love them, but I'm going to save them for my outfit of the day. And they were also 30% off. So I'll be right back with my shoes. So the first pair I'm going to start off with, these are from Beanie and Cecil, and you guys have heard me talk about them before. I don't go over there as much as I used to because I don't get my hair cut in that same shopping center like I used to. But they put on their Instagram, I saw it when I was at the beach the other day, that they had the new canvas Newberry booties rag and bone in gray. They had just had them come in. So I instantly messaged them back to see if they had the 38 left, and they did, and I had them hold it. And so I went over there the other day and picked these up, and I'm going to put their, Beanie and Cecil, I'm going to put their number down below because I got something else that you guys might be interested in. But you guys know how much I love. They also had the perforated booty, and if I had not just gotten the Wyatt, I would have gotten those. They are so cool. But I ended up getting these, which is the gray canvas Newberry. So it's like a summer booty, and you know how much I have enjoyed those tan ones. And so I wanted the gray ones. And she said they had a full size run. They had just gotten them the day before. I promise you, you will not regret these boots. They are so comfortable. They are the perfect heel height. They look, I feel like they look so good with shorts or dresses. I'll never forget the first time I saw them was on Rosie Huntington Whiteley in one of those style magazines where I love those, where they show what they're actually wearing, not just on the red carpet or an event, street style, I guess. And she had either the gray ones or the tan canvas booties on, and I've been hooked ever since on the Rag & Bone Newberries. They're just perfect. So I bought these, and I will be wearing them with black. They'll go good with the pink shorts that I just got. I just love them. So I've never regretted these. I did an Instagram post. John hung some shelves for me. They're nothing real fancy. I looked at all the different bookcases and shoe shelves, and we thought about doing like the crown molding and hanging my shoes. And then on the blog, Something Navy, I saw she just had the simple where you hang up just the runners, and then you can put the brackets and the shelves, and that way you can adjust how many shelves you need. You can adjust the heights. And so that's what we ended up doing. And I like that you still see the color of the wall through it and everything. So as soon as I get everything organized in my room, I'm going to I'll do a video and show you all my different shoes and how I have them organized. But I have been posting some shoe pictures on my Instagram because when he was in there working on it, you should have seen the shoe abuse. He had them like all kind of kicked to the side and some thrown on the bed, and they were all dusty and everything. So I took them all out here in the living room and dusted them all off, and I took some pictures. So do you have that on my Instagram? I've never had anything by this brand in shoes. I don't know if I've ever had anything by this brand at all. Maybe the little cami. I just sold that little asymmetric cami on my blog because it was too big, but it is the Phillip Lim 3.1 Phillip Lim. Really nice box. These shoes, oh my gosh. I will put a picture of these. I took a good picture to send to one of my friends, and I will put it at the end of this video. But I got her to write down the sizes that they have left. They have 36, 39, and 39 and a half left, 39.5. And they're half off. Are gorgeous. But here they are. They're just awesome. They're like a 4-inch heel, and then look at that sole. I feel like I was thinking, why do I like these so much? They're so cool. Like your toe, see how your toe goes in there? And they did not have the regular 38, so I got the 38 and a half, and they fit just fine. I think I could have worn the 38. I don't know. I mean, the 38 and a half fits really well. So if one of those is just maybe like a half a size up from what you typically wear, you can probably still wear it. But, and of course this goes around your ankle, and they are just so comfy. But what I was thinking is these remind me of a prissier or like sandal version of like Doc Martens or something, you know, like that kind of chunky look, but still in a really cool shoe. And they're just gorgeous. I was excited about the Newberry booties, but I was really excited about these because I feel like these are like those Belle by Sigerson Morrison that, you know, it's just like a one good time opportunity to get them on sale, and they just might not make them again. So anyway, I love these, and I will put, the owner of Beanie and Cecil is also Kelly. I told her I was going to put her number down below, and she does ship. So I hope that you guys can get these. Let me show you the other one. Let me show you both of them. Sometimes I think you need to see both of them. So that was exciting to get that. Took pictures of them in the car when I got in the car to send. Okay. And then, like I said, now is the best time to buy designer shoes shoes you think wouldn't even go on sale because they're getting ready for their fall shoes to come in. So I told you when I ordered my Valentino, the Gladiator sandals that I got a couple weeks ago, I really wanted the camo pumps, but I decided on the Gladiators. Well, couldn't get these off of my mind. So I texted Gracie, and I will put her cell phone number down below. She is at the Valentino store in Vegas, and she's very easy to work with. She's very good about, like, I can text her at any time, and even if she's not at work, she'll text me right back. And they just happen to have my size left, and they came in this really cool box. I will never throw away these boxes, but here they are, and they are gorgeous. And I've never had any of the Valentino pumps. This is the neon pink with camo, and this is the best part to me. Look, it's got like the little rock stud pink. And so I was just a little bit nervous that they were not going to fit or something, even though the rock stud and the other sandals fit, just because I've never tried the pumps, because pumps are a little bit more difficult, like with the toe and slipping on the heel and all that stuff. They fit so perfectly. I mean, they're just perfection. So I will put her number down below to see if there are any other ones that are left. I wore them today, and this is what I'm going to wear in my outfit of the day. So these were also like 40% off. So make sure you call and see. But what is so neat, and you don't see it in the pictures, is look how, I don't know if you can see, like that is canvas, and then that's leather, and then it goes over, and then that is like a real heavy camo canvas, and then that's leather. They're just really neat shoes. I wore these today to that makeover, and I got so many compliments on my shoes, and just really, really comfortable. Right up there with the Kate Spade and the Stuart Weitzman. More comfortable than the Manolo BB, and just really, I mean, they feel so good, and they're very, very substantial feeling, kind of like a patent leather shoe. They're just so gorgeous. Anyway, I've ordered these before, and they were too small, and then that was when I went on my last shoe buying tangent, and so I just sent them back and thought, well, you know, that's okay. Well, they stayed on my mind, and I ended up finding a coupon code, and I'm so glad that so many of you told me about Ebates. I've been all the, like Sephora, everything I've been getting, I've been doing through Ebates. So you get like the 6%, 4% back. I haven't gotten my check back yet, but you can't beat that. So anyway, these are Jeffrey Campbell Ibiza is the, I guess, collection name, and the style is Curie, and they are the black calf hair, and you can also get them in leopard, but I just love the look of the black. And these shoes are gorgeous, and I just got these today, and they're beautiful. And these, the mules are really coming back in style, and these are kind of, they even smell good. They smell like nice shoes. But so these I had to order in the 8.5. So if you get these, order a half a size up, because I really wanted those 8s to fit when I got them, because I loved them so much, and I just looked and looked, and no matter how I looked at it, my heel was hanging off the back. So these fit perfectly, and they have the stretch. They have good, like a, not really a platform, but it's not really flat either. I would say it's probably about a ½ inch of a platform, but look how beautiful they are. And this brings back very good memories to me of when I first really started wearing high heels in my 20s. I bought a pair of mules kind of like this, and that was when I don't know if you guys remember when the Calvin Klein cutoff shorts got real popular, the frayed shorts. And it was right around when I was probably 25 or 26, because I remember John always loved those shorts, and I would wear these, my Calvin Klein shorts, and just a white Calvin Klein like graphic tee, and that was one of my favorite outfits that I would wear. And it was like a cropped tee, not cropped like your stomach showing, but cropped like that white tee that I wore last week, the boxy tees, and I just love that look. So that's what I'm hoping to do with these. And black mules you can wear so many ways, and I wore those other ones out. I remember, I mean, I just wore the sole almost off, and I had padding on the inside that was just terrible looking, and I just wore them out. Another thing I wanted to tell you is my Valentinos. We ended up last night, after we went to dinner, we went to the UPS hub to pick them up, because like I told you, they had left the door tag, and we had to wait for my UPS driver to come in to bring them back. And sweet John waited with me. UPS called and said I could pick them up between 7 and 8:30, and I think we got there at 8:15, and we had to wait till like 9 o'clock for him to get back with those shoes. So I don't know, I guess I always remember that too, John being so sweet about it. But so I'm so glad that I really liked them. But also for those of you that work at UPS or are married to one of those, or are a UPS driver or married to one, they work so hard. When you see those guys get off those trucks, they are exhausted. And so I just wanted to tell you that little story. They have the cutest boxes. I love Jeffrey Campbell boxes. Okay, my last pair. I love my shoes that I got this week are kind of, they have like a little story, which, you know, everything has a story with me. But these are special. And Sassy's scratching on the door to get out, I think. I'm not going to let her out though, because I don't let them out at night. This week, Becca from Oliver tagged me on a photo that Something Navy, her blog that she had on Instagram, and as soon as I saw them, I looked real quick online and found them at Saks. And Nordine doesn't work at Saks anymore, but his buddy and friend, Safu is his name, works at the Saks in Raleigh, and he is real good at helping me and sending me the sales and everything. And so I immediately sent him the picture, and he ordered them for me. And I have tried and tried and tried to order and get a pair of these shoes to fit. And hold on, let me go put Sassy in the garage, because I don't know if you can hear her beat. So anyway, you guys have seen me get several pairs of these, and I've had to send every pair back. So I did not have the highest hopes that these would fit, but I got them today, and I love them, and they are just gorgeous, and they are Louboutins. My first pair of red soles that actually fit, and these are the Pigalle 100s. I know I can't wear I love the look of the Socate, but I just know that I'm not going to be able to wear a 5 or 4 3/4 inch heel. I really love a 4-inch heel, and when I saw these, I just, oh my gosh, they are just gorgeous. And they're like the glitter, let me see what they're called. And I texted Safu, that's why it's kind of good to have somebody to work with, because he sells so many shoes. He knew what size I needed to get, and I just got the regular 38. He said that these run pretty true to size, and they are called Pigalle Follies 100 glitter. Is it Siren? Is that what they're called? I'm not sure. Okay, let me just show you the box, and you can always freeze it. Take a picture if you need to. Gold glitter. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be something. Seems like I remember them saying something about snake or something like that. I'm not sure, but oh goodness, here's the box. I hope you can see that. I don't like making videos at night, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. But to me, and John said the same thing. I showed them to him. We unwrapped them first thing this morning when the FedEx guy brought them. These remind me of. They remind me of my dad and my granddad. We used to fish a lot off of the pier on the sound side at the beach, and our beach is so pretty because it's like an island, and we have, when I grew up, for low tide we went to the ocean, and for high tide we'd go over to the sound, and it was just like a pool. And you know, we would go fishing off of the pier, and my granddaddy a lot of times would catch the sheepheads. Fish, the sheephead, I think is what they're called. And sometimes he would just catch huge sheepheads. And sheephead are neat fish because they have teeth, kind of like we do. They eat shellfish, and they hang out by the barnacles and eat little fish there, and then they eat barnacles and stuff like that too. And this pattern just reminded me of the sheephead. So, I don't know. You know how I always have something extra. But I just love them. They're gorgeous, and they fit well. I walked all over the place because I fully expected to have to send these back, but they fit and they feel good. They fit a lot like, these fit almost just like my Manolo BBs. They're just perfect. So I had a daggone good shoe week, and I love it. So I did sell, I think I sold probably, I've been selling shoes on my blog all week, ones that just don't fit me well or just don't wear that much. I think I've sold probably 6 pair on my blog, and then I've sold a bunch of my clothes, and I've sold some makeup too. So anyway, that helped. So I will be right back with my outfit of the day, and then finally let you guys go. Today I have on these new pants, and these are the ones that are on sale at Oliver, and I love them. They're so, for those of you that like that whole like Jennifer Aniston look, they're perfect. And they just feel so good. They are J brand, and they are the Chino, and it's SARG is the color, and I got size 26. So I think they probably, I don't know, you can ask Kelly or the girls if you call how they run, but I would say maybe they run a size big is what I would say. So these are the 26 and J brand, and I love they have the button fly too. I love that. And then this is one of the tees from, it's a long story and I'm going to do a whole video on it, but remember when I told you about Jacqueline Rezac? Her aunt had sent me some t-shirts and I ordered them, and I'm going to put them on my website. So I'm going to carry her tanks, and the other one she gave me, remember, had that nice big flowing back. This is one of hers too. And I am going to do a whole video on her and her things this week and show you. I've got everything hanging on my racks back there. But so this is one of her nice tanks. Her t-shirts are so nice. And so I'm going to show you that next week. Shoes, and I know here, I'm going to turn this light on. Okay, now you can see probably a little bit better. But awesome. So the pants are a little bit cropped, and they came rolled up like this. Like if you wanted to roll them down or roll them up one more, you could. So love these pants. Okay. Yeah, so there you can get the whole look. Very Jennifer Aniston, I think. And I'm just so excited about the shoes. I'll just leave that light on. I don't know if that would have been better if you could have seen. And I know my face is much lighter than my body because I don't tan my face. So it's just, you know, I didn't realize it till I started making this video. So, but one year I said something to my sister-in-law. I thanked her for having us over, and I said, you know, I know it's a lot of pressure. And she just said, you know, it is what it is. And I've just loved that saying. It is what it is. And that's pretty much what I go by. So thank you guys for being here, just for being my friends and my support. And I just really think a lot of so many of you, and I just appreciate you being here. And I hope that you saw something that you liked. I hope that you can take advantage of some of these sales. And I hope that you feel beautiful. I really do. And have a good week, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.